A psychology professor walked into her classroom one day, holding a glass of water. Her students expected the usual "is the glass half empty or half full" lecture. But she surprised them. With a smile, she asked, "How heavy do you think this glass of water is?" The students shouted out their guesses. 8 ounces, 12 ounces, maybe a pound. She replied, "The absolute weight doesn't really matter. What matters is how long I hold it. If I hold it for just a minute, it's pretty light. No problem at all. If I hold it for an hour, my arm will start to ache. If I hold it for a whole day, my arm will feel numb, maybe even paralyzed. The weight of the glass hasn't changed, but the longer I hold it, the heavier it feels." The classroom fell silent as the students started to understand. She continued, "Your worries, your stresses, your anxieties, they are just like this glass of water. Think about them for a little while, and nothing happens. It's manageable. Think about them for a bit longer, and they begin to hurt. And if you think about them all day long, you'll feel paralyzed, incapable of doing anything." Isn't that a powerful image? How often do we carry our glass of water around all day, every day? We wake up and we immediately pick up yesterday's worries. We carry them through our meals, our work, our conversations with loved ones. We even take them to bed with us, letting them disrupt our sleep. We're holding that glass for hours, days, even weeks on end, and wondering why we feel so exhausted, so heavy, so overwhelmed. The professor's lesson wasn't just about understanding the weight of stress. It was a call to action. She looked at her students and said, "Remember to put the glass down." It sounds so simple, doesn't it? Just put it down. But we all know it's one of the hardest things to do. Our minds are wired to ruminate, to replay problems, to anticipate worst-case scenarios. We feel like if we let go of our worries, we are being irresponsible. We think that by constantly thinking about a problem, we're somehow closer to solving it. But most of the time, we are just making the glass heavier. We are draining our own energy, making it harder to find a real solution. So, how do we actually put the glass down? It's not about ignoring your problems or pretending they don't exist. It's about giving yourself permission to have a break. It's about creating intentional moments in your day where you set your burdens aside. Think of it like this. You can't carry a heavy suitcase on a long journey without ever putting it down to rest. You'd never make it to your destination. Your mental and emotional journey is no different. You need rest stops. One way to do this is through mindfulness. This doesn't have to be some complex, hour-long meditation. It can be as simple as taking 5 minutes to focus on your breath. Inhale, exhale. Feel the air moving in and out of your body. Notice the sounds around you, the feeling of the chair beneath you. In that moment, you're not holding the glass. You've set it on the table. Another way is to engage in an activity that fully absorbs your attention. For some, it's playing a musical instrument. For others, it's getting lost in a good book, going for a run, painting, or even cooking a meal. When your mind is completely focused on the task at hand, there's no room for the worry. The glass is down. Scheduling worry time can also be incredibly effective. Instead of letting your anxieties run wild all day, set aside a specific 15-minute window to consciously think about what's bothering you. When a worry pops up outside of that time, gently tell yourself, "Not now. I'll deal with you at 4 p.m. This gives you control. You're no longer being held hostage by your thoughts. You're deciding when to pick up the glass and when to put it down. And perhaps the most important way to lighten the load is to share it. Talk to a friend, a family member, or a professional. Sometimes, just saying your worries out loud to someone else can cut their weight in half. It's like asking someone to help you hold the glass for a little while. It doesn't make the water disappear, but it makes the burden so much more bearable. Never underestimate the power of connection. If you're struggling to put the glass down on your own, please know that seeking support is a sign of incredible strength. There are resources and people who want to help you carry that weight. The story of the professor and the glass of water is a timeless reminder. Your stress is not defined by the problem itself, but by how long you carry it. Your strength isn't measured by how much you can endure, but by your wisdom to know when to rest. So, take a moment right now. What glass are you holding? Is it a work deadline, a family issue, a personal insecurity, a fear about the future? Whatever it is, I want you to visualize yourself gently placing that glass down on a table beside you. Just for a few minutes. Feel the relief in your arm, in your shoulder, in your mind. Notice the lightness. You can always pick it back up later if you need to. The problem might still be there, but you'll return to it with a rested arm and a clearer mind, better equipped to handle it. Remember to put the glass down every day, multiple times a day. Give yourself that gift of peace. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity for a healthy and happy life. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this little story brought you some value. If it did, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content to help you live a lighter life. Take care, and remember to put the glass down.